have medical rights. Dr. Glenn Mollette. You don't have to stay in the nursing home if you don't want to. If you can manage to get out and have a place to go, then it's your life. Even if you want to spend your remaining days crawling in the floor to the kitchen or the bathroom, then it's your God-given right to live out your days in such a way. Too often people feel as if they do not have choices. Some nurse or social worker says, "Oh, you can't leave here." Really? If you are mentally and physically able, then you can show them by getting up, putting on your clothes, if you are able, and walking or crawling out the door. A few years back, an acquaintance went to the emergency room. After 30 minutes of feeling like she was being treated very poorly, she got up and left. An attending nurse called for her to stop, saying, "Wait, you can't leave." The acquaintance said, "Watch me." The nurse responded, "You have to see the doctor." The acquaintance said, "No, I don't." To which the nurse responded, "You can't leave without signing this paper." The acquaintance responded, "I'm not signing anything," as she walked out the door. Most of the time we are submissively obedient to everything the medical community says to do. Many years ago, when Magic Johnson was diagnosed with HIV, many of us believed he would die very soon. That was in 1992, and he is still alive today. Johnson once said, "I do what my doctor tells me to do." It only makes sense to pay attention to our doctors. Most of the time, they know more than we do. If your cardiologist says to take statins or high blood pressure medicine, then it would be wise to do so until you can get your numbers under control. A friend of ours was advised by her doctor that she needed a hysterectomy. The doctor scheduled the procedure. Days before the procedure, our friend called to say she had some unresolved questions. The doctor never called her back, so our friend called and emailed the doctor's office to cancel. The morning of the scheduled surgery, the doctor called the woman from the surgical room infuriated because our friend did not show up. Our friend said, "Doctor, I never received a return call to answer my questions, so I canceled the surgery." The doctor said, "I can answer those questions here, you need to come on now." Our friend said, "No, I won't be there, I have questions about this procedure that I need to have resolved." The doctor verbally berated her and forbid her to cancel. Our friend did not have the surgery. Months later she got a second opinion and learned she didn't need the hysterectomy. There was a much less invasive procedure that would remedy her problem. She had the less invasive procedure and has been fine for several years. We are entitled to ask questions and get answers when it comes to our healthcare, surgery, or any medication. If your doctor will not answer your questions, then find a doctor who will. We also have the right to be informed about all medical costs instead of being blindsided later and pushed into bankruptcy. We are thankful for our good doctors and all who help us with our medical needs. It's important for us to listen to what they say, ask our questions, and then determine the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to ask questions, get answers, and make informed decisions. Find his books on Amazon.com. Music by Glenn Mollette through iTunes and all music dealers. Learn more at www.glennmollette.com. Like his Facebook page at www.facebook.com/GlennMollette. Additional biographical. Dr. Glenn Mollette is a graduate of numerous schools including Georgetown College, Southern and Lexington seminaries in Kentucky. He is the author of 13 books including Uncommon Sense. His column is published weekly in over 600 publications in all 50 states.